thing I've been dying to ask you about is the JamMasterJay trial.
I knew that was going to come up.
It's coming up next month.
Yeah.
I know you were personal ties to it. I know you were involved in that murder case back when it happened.
Mhm.
Um, what can you tell me? Are you going to testify? What involvement are you going to have a role in this trial?
Well, I can tell you this. I spoke to the government, which is the federal government already, and I spoke to the defense team, one of the persons in their defense team.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going to happen with this case, how it's going to go. I believe it's going to go to trial. That's what I'm told. Things could happen, though. People could take pleas. Things could change. But I won't know anything until February's here, right? Like middle February.
Mhm.
If I'm going to go testify or if somebody's going to call me to testify, I don't know. I really can't pinpoint that or say it's going to happen. I really and truly don't know.
Okay.
I,
Sorry. Say that again.
at this time, I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the government has planned. I don't know their game plan or the defense's game plan or what they're going to do. I don't know. I
Right,
really
right, right. I had a couple questions about it though, and I know I've talked to you about it off record. And my only thing, obviously, we would love to see as a hip hop community, we would love to see, and I'm not sure you included, would love to see, justice for Jam Master Jay. But being it's um, but when it's over like 20 years now, what do you think? And this is a different time. The world was different. We're not technology wasn't like that back then. Um, do you think we'll get a conviction in this case?
I think we will because they're going to put everybody and everything that they have out. Remember, there's a lot of stuff they haven't released yet to the public. The
Okay.
ATF was involved as well. So you have the alcohol, tobacco, firearm unit that was involved with the FBI, and then you have the state, a local law enforcement that's involved in this case. So there's a lot of things that happened after I left that happened where they arrested certain individuals. So they probably have cooperators and people that are going to come forward and testify that they probably unearthed and found out that their involvement on or what they knew about it about JamMasterJay.
Correct, but the thing is, like, the thing I wonder is, like, it's been so long. Are the witnesses still living, or are they not gonna when they do get on the stand, if they get on the stand, are they not gonna have issues remembering what they saw and what they heard?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, the federal government's going to have subpoenas, so people are going to have to go out and they're going to have to, they're going to have to testify. I mean, once you get a federal subpoena, you have to testify, or they'll put you in jail. They won't play with that.
Oh yeah,
And you can't get on the stand and lie. One thing you can't do is you can't lie to the feds. You can probably lie to local law enforcement, which people do, but you can't lie to the feds. That's a charge.
oh wow,
You can't lie to them. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but we have to wait
right.
and see. You know,
Now the things that came out through the years, I remember he was a mystery guy that was, I believe, at the was Jam Master Jay's alleged supplier was his code name or his one of his aliases was I don't want to reveal his real name just now, but what was he called in the Playboy interview or something? It was an article that
but
was it.
we shouldn't say any names just yet because the trial's not even here yet. But
Right,
there were several individuals that were involved with that, with maybe some drug involvement, and that's going to
right,
come out. That's going to come out at the trial.
right,
Everything is going to come out. Believe you me, everything is going to come out, whether it's good or bad. It's going to come out in the trial.
right,
All this stuff's going to be brought out for people to hear and people to make their own decision, especially for the jury as well.
right,
The jury's going to have the information and the testimony of other people, and look at the defendants to see if they're guilty or not guilty. You know what I'm saying?
right. Do you think that BMF member will be called to testify,
Oh yes, he'll be called to testify as well.
and that would be Southwest T?
Yep, that's what I'm told.
Wow. Now, can I say? Well, I want to say something you told me off record. Well, this is this is publicly known. He is, I believe, is he on probation or something,
I think he is on federal
on
parole.
parole or something
Yeah,
like that, federal parole, something like that. So he's still owned by the feds, correct?
yeah. Well, if he is on parole, they still have ties to him. So What they're going to do with this case, I really don't know right now. I don't know what their plans are, but yeah.
So let me just spell it out for the people. So if the feds, if you're on federal parole, federal probation, whatever it is, if the feds tell you jump, you jump, correct?
Correct.
All right. I don't think I need to say more.
You have to say any more than that. Yes.
Right.
No, I probably shouldn't say more about it. I think they have to wait and see what happens. You know, the trial is coming up. It's supposed to be the end of February, so it's been a long time. I think people want closure on this thing with Jay because he was an icon, and I think people are looking forward to having justice done with this case. So, no matter what happens, you know, there's going to be an outcome. You know, whether it be good or bad, but we'll know. We'll know in February. We'll know exactly what's going to happen by the end of February.